As culturally ubiquitous Power Rangers and Super Sentai are, it's weird that there aren't many good games related to or inspired by them. In comes Chroma Squad, made and published by Brazilian developer Beyond Studios and released in 2015. Chroma Squad is a love letter to Power Rangers, Super Sentai, and Tokusatsu in general, providing a fun game that pokes fun at its inspirations. The story follows 5 stunt actors for the Super Rangers TV show, who get tired of their director and decide to form their own studio. In the process of borrowing an abandoned building, they come across Cerebro, a fancy giant brain text-to-speech device, and start developing their own TV series, Chroma Squad. The game will follow these 5 actors as they record new episodes, grow their studio, and learn a bit more about Cerebro. The overall tone is lighthearted, with a lot of pokey fun at genre tropes and the occasional meta commentary, but the stakes do eventually increase as the show's production goes on. Now, I say 5 actors, since their names, appearances, and even ranger colors are all customizable. Not to say they don't have their own personalities, or even character arcs, but the game allows you to personalize your ranger team. You can name them after your friends, make them all Black Rangers, or make one of them a beaver. There's a good amount of customization options, including your team name and catchphrases. Your rangers are actually identified by their classes. Chroma Squad is a strategy RPG, with each level being an episode filming of your show. Sometimes they're planned, and sometimes the actors just find themselves in a good situation to get footage. From here, you'll be battling enemies on a grid, with each ranger having their own skill set. Then you'll find yourself coming up against that episode's monster of the week, and I gotta say, I love some of these designs. The game's presentation is good, with the pixel graphics being very colorful. Some of these monster designs look straight out of a ranger show, and there are also a lot of little touches, such as your rangers having different standing poses, your equipment changing the looks of your characters, and a bunch of background references. The music and sound are also good, with special mention going to the catchy title theme. Back to the gameplay, Chroma Squad has a grid-based combat system, with each of your rangers having their own role. The leader is a tankier unit that can deal good damage and gains good support abilities. The assault is your main damage dealer, focused on hitting the enemy hard. The scout gets a lot of evasive options, has a very useful stun move. The techie provides range damage, and the support is your main healer, and that's the most vital unit. Every turn, each ranger gets the option to move and perform another action. This can be an additional movement, attacking an enemy on an adjacent square, using an ability, or getting ready for a teamwork maneuver. With teamwork, rangers can help other units to move farther, attack together with an additional unit for more damage, or you can have all your rangers attack at once, performing a finishing move. Just about every action you perform will increase your audience score, determining the amount of money and fans you get for this episode. You can also gain a lot of audience score by following your director's orders. These are optional tasks to accomplish in each level, such as having the rangers not die, or defeating the boss with a finishing move. You will generally have 2 director's orders per part of the episode, with episodes generally consisting of 2 to 3 parts. They follow the typical Sentai formula: beat up the minions, fight the boss monster, and then fight the boss monster in your mech. Once that's all done, your total audience score will be converted to money and fans as you get ready to produce the next episode. Between each level, you'll find yourself in your production studio allocating your various resources. From here, you can buy or craft various pieces of equipment for your rangers, spend money on the studio for passive buffs, respond to fan mail, which can slightly affect various things down the line, or choose a marketing agency. Equipment can be very important as it gives you significant buffs to your abilities. I also love how the crafting materials are things like scotch tape, glitter, and cardboard. Now, if I'm being honest, the combat can feel a little too simple at times. You'll gradually get more abilities as you play, but the various levels can feel a little lacking in variety. Sure, the director's instructions can change up your approach, but most levels just involve beating the boss monster. Now, it's certainly faithful to the formula it's replicating, but a few more episodes with differing goals would have been nice. Also, like the shows it's inspired by, some characters are focused on, while others are just there. Not a big negative, but it's noticeable how some get character arcs and some don't. But even then, Chroma Squad is pretty enjoyable as a standalone game, and very enjoyable if you're a fan of Power Rangers or Super Sentai. The decent strategy gameplay combined with its genuine charm results in a fun time. Its customization options give you a chance to create your own dream team, and while standard, its story goes to some fun places and actually has 3 ending variations. So if you're looking for a game that captures the charm of Super Sentai or Power Rangers, go play Chroma Squad. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like or comment. If you want to hear about more underappreciated games, subscribe to my channel for more content.